He was the reason I was a youth minister. He was the one who told me, "Junior, that girl loves you. Marry her." He was the voice of reason that made me go to the hospital when I got stabbed in the chest and could have died. He was also the person I asked, "Dad, have you ever killed a man?" And he looked at me with that 1,000-mile stare, and with a cold and icy voice said, "Son, don't ever ask me that again." And he is the reason why I've stared capital murder in the face a few times, and know what it feels like to have the needle in its death chamber waiting for me just over life's horizon. All in an effort to hear "I love you." When he left, my mind went to this dark, dark place where no drug was strong enough to get me high. No drink was strong enough to get me drunk. A few months later, I went through the windshield of my brand new Ford F-150 when a tree ran out in front of my truck. That's right, a tree ran out in front of my truck. It's my story, I'll tell it how I want, and I'm sticking to it. The police unhandcuffed me from the hospital bed and said it was the greatest lie ever told. I was messed up pretty good, and you would think that would help me change my life. It did. For the worse. Now add prescription pain meds to the equation with a kill or be killed attitude. I choked my wife within an inch of her life and had her running down the street for help. I shot my homie's house up because he wouldn't come out after he picked up $20. I dropped and went and spent it on meth. I beat my sister's boyfriend with a tree branch. I knocked her next boyfriend out, left him in the street to be run over. I tried cooking meth in the backyard of a house in the hood. Fire department let me go, told them I was burning leaves. No one would suspect a nigga of attempting to cook meth in the middle of the hood. My stepmother beat me out of $100,000, so I was trying to find a way of rubbing her out and getting away with it. And finally, my wife left me, so I shot up my own house and left back to Palestine. My wife followed. In Palestine, we move in with my mom. My wife is now pregnant with our second child. She gives birth to our second son. At one point, my mom puts me out because my cocaine use is out of control. For the first time in my life, I'm homeless, and wifey forever faithful, who my mom gave the option of her and the kids could stay, joined me. Somehow or another, we end back up at my mom's and I enroll in college and take the proceeds from student loans and Pell Grants. Rent a house and go into the crystal meth business. The epidemic is just hitting the black community in the country and soon would take the hoods all throughout the southern United States by storm.